the academy, we don't know what we have, or we don't know what actually we subscribe for. I've seen a lot of people complain about subscription and yeah, I don't have money for subscription. I'm not making money, and then I wonder what they do with the all the login details, all the back office videos, all the applications, all the scanners, everything that are embedded in uh, the subscription pack. You know, though in an academy, though, I mean, just like a university or anything at all that you learn, where you learn, you understand? You don't really need, I mean, all you do is learn in an academy. You don't really make money from an academy. Rather, you pay money to an academy. You can check what I'm saying if you go online to see real forex traders. I'm not talking about YouTube gurus, online gurus who are just gurus by mouth. I'm talking of if you want to really be mentored, you want to learn how to trade forex from those who are actually successful. I mean, those who already make six figures. I mean, when I say six figures, not just in their accounts, you see their lifestyle, you see their cars, their house, the lifestyle, the travel. Those are the real people. I mean, profitable traders. If you want to learn from people like that, because they've got results and they have the way to show you how to get such results. You pay money. I mean, real money. You can go online to make research. You know, some you talk about some paying like I've seen those paying 10,000. I think I've shared something like that on this platform before. 10,000 USD. And when you finish learning, they teach you all the basics, which is good. Then you start trading yourself. The rest is up to you to discover. I mean, they are not there for the mentorship. They just teach you. They show you the way. They show you how to develop a strategy and stuff. Then you start trading. And like I always say, it is normal. I mean, it's a normal process or procedure for a forex trader who is new in the market to have a success rate of 30, let's say, yeah, 30, 70, which means for every 10 trades you take, you have seven losses and three wins. That's a good start. I mean, you can imagine how many of you can take that kind of start. And it will take some time, like months, not months, years at least. If you listen to most successful traders, they tell you, they tell you like that is your 10th year in trading, 5th year in trading. You understand? These are the things they tell you, And those 5th years and 6th year or 10 years in trading is years of real down, not even ups and down. It's a real down. Like they blow accounts, they lose. These are the time they use in building their average. I mean, when you say build your average, meaning from 30%. So gradually, as they persist and they're patient, and they're already expecting that it's normal to lose. So you start seeing them moving from 30% success rates to 40% to 50%. And in forex, if you can get to 50%, you're already doing well. You understand? So all this journey of a forex trader. I mean, a real forex trader. I'm not talking about so-called guru. Guru people teach you, but they are not looking successful. I mean, they teach forex, but forex is about money, right? It's a business of money. So if one is not having dream cars, like you don't have a dream car, a dream house, dream travel, vacations. I mean, lifestyle of a six-figure earner. This is how they live, and this is what you pay. So why am I saying all of this? I'm saying all of this so you guys can learn. I mean, the benefits. You can know and appreciate what exactly the academy is doing. So what exactly are we doing here in the academy? We are here because we want to boycott, want to boycott or bypass. Sorry, that's the right word now. We want to bypass all those processes. We don't want to take all the 10 years, 5 years. We don't want to go through all the hurdles. We don't want to go through the 70% success rate. We don't want to fail that much. We don't want to do all those ones for years. We don't want to walk alone. We want mentors, and we want mentorship. We don't want to be alone. We want groups of people, just like when you are in school, apart from after a lecturer finished teaching you a particular subject, if you don't really understand it, there's what we call tutorial, which is created by the students in the class. So some of the students that are bright, they take care of those who are not. It's fun when you do it together, isn't it? So in the academy here, when you pay that money, it covers those years of inexperience. Let me give you an instance. When I joined IM Academy, I joined 2020 December, you know, And in that same year, I started making a lot of money. And each time I post my result, people ask me, "Oh man, I'd like to be part of your business." And before you know it, blah, 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 everything went on like that. Now imagine, and as at that time, I was making a lot of money. I was still not, I didn't even understand Forex yet too. I was only doing copy and pasting while I was learning. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of you today had made money. Okay, let me ask you, if you're on this call today, you made money today, whether in Forex or binary, can you put a 7 in the chat box? If you made money today, whether binary or Forex, can you put a 7 today? Can you put a 7 in the chat box? If you made money today, if you made money today, Forex, binary, just put a 7 in the chat box. You can imagine. You can imagine. You see, this is not a joke. See what I'm saying? I also made money. And we all made money, right? I'm talking of dollars. Whatever it is these people are talking about, seven guys that are coming up right there, you multiply by the rate of dollar right now. That's what is that context of academy, of learning. You're not supposed to, you're not allowed to, you're not supposed to make money. You're supposed to learn. You pay for learning and you keep paying until you're done. In a normal settings, that's how it's supposed to be. It's an academy, for God's sake. So yeah, you make money. The best part is if you are really smart and you are disciplined and you are like you're serious, because sometimes people sign up. Sometimes people just sign up to just get social. For the whole 30 days, they just want to do socializing, be on the group, be on every call, but not study, not following a particular educator, not watching their back. Can you imagine a lady? Let me tell you what happened. I'm just giving you this teaser so you prepare yourself. What we're going to. A lady came up. She joined she was in my team before. So after some time, she stopped. She didn't. And after I think about after her first month, she stopped. She didn't subscribe, but she didn't leave the group. So sometimes when people don't subscribe, they think you have to beg them. So and they won't leave the group. They want to see if the team is succeeding without them. I don't know. Maybe I don't know, but maybe that's what I think. Because if someone is not going and is not leaving, they're in between. So now for me, I don't care. I don't really force people. I don't ask you to subscribe or not. It's up to you. It's what you want, isn't it? Now, to cut long story short, this lady, after seeing everything, seeing results, people posting results on Trailblazer, posting results on these, posting result and my result on my status, and not just my result, but I don't even post my result anyways. I like to post the result of my mentees, because if I'm making it, it's not as more. It won't be as more exciting when they see me teaching or showing others how to make it too. Time around, I was reluctant. I didn't want to, because the last time she came, she doesn't like watching videos. She just wants to be on the session where they are calling trades. She doesn't want to study. I had a lot of issues with her that I was praying for that thing to expire. So at least I will in fact, when she said she was not she won't subscribe or so I was so happy. I didn't even convince her, because for me, I don't like people that will give me a headache, people that are not ready to learn. So she came back last week. She said she wanted to asking me actually for a month. I've been kind of avoiding her reluctantly. So I allowed now. I did the subscription for her. Guess what? After the subscription, I now took her back to what she avoided the first time. Come and walk. And I showed her all the videos to watch. Now, then it used to be a very long videos, like those videos, right? But now 3 minutes, 4 minutes. I showed this man. Do you know what she said again? He said, "Oh, that's all this video again. No, that was why she run that time. Oh, blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah." As soon as she finished talking, I said, "You know what? Let me show you how to get your money back. Write an email to IM." She thought I was joking. I showed her. She now said, "Is there no way that she can do it without videos?" I said, "No." So she was expecting. She was asking me questions that, "Oh, is there like a group where I will be calling trade?" I said, "No. Even that one, you will not get it right. You will not watch videos." So and I told her, "This is how to get your money back." And she did. She wrote the email and they sent the money back. So today she called me. She said they sent the money. How she withdraw? That she was thinking, I will have time for her to be. I said, no, madam. So I showed her how to withdraw her money, and I'm happy that she's not there. That is me. Because in a university, no one can study for you. So why do you come to IM Academy and want people to study, watch the videos so you can stay in the group and expect people to call trades for you? Now, this is the reason why many don't make use of their subscription. And when they don't, they blame it on the sponsor, they blame it on the company, they blame it on the market, they blame it on every other thing except themselves. So why am I saying this? I want you to be free. Freedom is key in everything you do. And to be free starts with you learning. And when you learn, you earn. I mean, how do you feel when you learn from what you have earned? I mean, when you earn from what you have learned, and then you now do it every day consistently, you become skillful. And when you are skillful, that is yours forever. No one can take that away, isn't it? So, guys, to this effect, there are some of the courses in the academy when you pay, especially those of us on TBX. Though what we're taking tonight involves, as in you have it in every packages, FRX, TBX, Elite, every packages you have it there, and it's real money. I mean, I call it printing machine. I mean USD printing machine. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's breaking. Can you hear me now? Is it better now? I don't want you to miss a thing. Is it better? Let me know if it's better. Can you please reply? Is it better now? Probably that's the network if it's breaking. Okay, I see no, I see yes. Which one should I go for? I think I need a poll on that. No, yes. Can I see? Am I? Is it better now? It's breaking. Oh, that is network. What do I do? See, Daisy. I don't know what. All right. How about now? I mean, if it is, let me know. You don't have to pretend there. Is it better now? The network is good. Better, okay? Basit and glue. Okay, the person is using glue. Okay, good. All right. All right. All right. So I was saying that. So what we want to discuss tonight is one of the things I call it a printing machine. Now, let me tell you something. For some of you, when you subscribe in, let's say you subscribe, and then you maybe you subscribe TBX or FRX or maybe DCX, yeah, and then sometimes you want to like scalp, you want to take some things from cryptos like the DCX. You want to take some ideas from there, maybe to trade on DCX. They're like, oh man, I don't have DCX. Well, it's good to have DCX because at least more to it is you have educators and mentorship and all that will train you and teach you more. But just if you want to trade crypto, if just about trading crypto, you want to just trade and make money from cryptocurrency and all that. With this app we'll be discussing tonight, you can. I mean, you have access to crypto. Maybe you want to go into indices, you want to go into metals like gold and the rest of them, silver, platinum, whatever you want to trade. You want to go into that, you want to go into stocks. You can imagine it gives you access. Even you can use it for binary. I mean, yeah, you can. So it's like giving you a taste of everything. Yes, it's an app which is designed for you to take trades by yourself. I mean, forex by yourself, even as a newbie. I mean, you don't have to know all the things about forex before you can use this to take your trades. And in a day, you are. I mean, imagine $50 here, $30 here, $10 here. Come on, in a day you can make your subscription money if you are very smart. I mean, so these are the things we pay for. So we'll be discussing it tonight. Now, guys, you have to forgive me. I'll be using the phone. The reason I'm using the phone are two. Number one, I don't have my laptop here with me. Number two, since is a mobile thing, I believe using the phone will help mostly because most people actually use it for their phones and all that, and something that should be on the go. So I'll use the phone for that purpose, so as you can familiarize yourself with the interface. Just like the only thing is on the laptop is kind of much better. So yeah, because of the screen size and stuff like that. Okay, so I'll be using a phone. I'll be sharing my screen. What we're discussing tonight is called impulse. Impulse. Okay, impulse scanner. The impulse scanner. The impulse scanner. Now, 1 minute. I've come. Let me share my screen. Let me go straight to it. Right into it. Oh, what's wrong with my network again? Oopsie. All right. We're going to be discussing what we call impulse scanner. I hope you have your pen and paper. You have to jot some stuff. irrespective of the fact that the videos may be available later. At least when you put down ideas based on what you heard at the time it's being said, you understand? It always helps out to help you really study when you want to read your notes and also watch the video again. It helps you to bring down the points that are important to you because there are things that will be said at the time of that at the time that thing is being said, there's an idea that comes into your head. You can mix them together, make them a note in your jotting, and then match them to the later video, and that becomes an idea for you. Like my coach will always say, I love that guy so much. My forex coach. His name is Oran Wright. He'll tell you something like say, take it from me, make it better, and then make it yours. You understand? So you take it from him, take the idea from him. Yes, even if it's his idea, let him teach you. When you take it from him, you make it more better and make it yours. So that's exactly how we're telling you tonight. Take it from me, you're going to make it better and finally make it yours. All right, so let me share my screen. Permit me to share my screen. What's up, guys? You're cool tonight. If you're excited about this app, come on, put some fire emoji in the screen now. Abba. If not, I won't share. I won't share my screen now. Put some fire emoji. Put some fire emoji in that chat box. Let me see if you're excited about this app already. I mean, if you're excited about this discovery, put some fire. Come on. Yeah, cool, man. Paul, thank you very much. I can see a lot of fires coming from your end there. I mean, yes, Basit, more fires. I need more. We are 28, right? Fires in the chat box. Fire. Don't. Yeah, more fire. Come on. All right, guys, this is called the impulse scanner. So, how do you get to the impulse scanner? Simply by putting impulsestrategy.im on your browser and then it comes up. Now, like I said, it may not, this is not, the real appearance is beautiful more on the system, but just at least get the idea right now because I'll be pointing out some things and how to use it. So that's what I want to talk about tonight. Okay? All right. Let me see what we have here. So network permits me. Where you at? Very beautiful. Okay. Before I go on, let me see. Let me come up because I want to network. Okay, all right, it's loading now. All right, it's back. Now, this is what we call the impulse scanner. Okay, don't worry, I'll be introducing you to all the things on the interface. And don't mind how it looks, it's because the screen is small, but don't worry, I'm going to be enlarging it. Okay, but before I do that, first I'm going to do the introduction. Okay. It's like a scanner that helps you trade. Now, before I go into definition, let me give you the reason. Quickly, let me show you something, guys. I want to show you something right now. I want to show you something right now. I want to show you something right now. All right. I'm a forex trader, right? Thanks to IM Academy. I like binary, forex, crypto, and all that, but just that I like to do forex and maybe a little. I do binary and forex, right? Now, I mean, when I say I'm a forex trader, binary, courtesy of IM Academy, like, I mean, this is where I learned everything I know about forex. I knew nothing about forex apart from the full meaning that is foreign exchange. After that, I knew nothing about forex. So I want to show you something before I go on, so you appreciate what we're doing right now. If I were to take a trade right now as a forex trader without the impulse scanner, now it takes some time. You know, like every night, it takes me like minutes, like sometimes to study. Okay, it takes like minutes to analyze my chart. Hmm? Now look at this. Imagine me asking you to, oh, I want you to come analyze this trade so we can have some money, make some money, blah 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 blah. Right? So what will you do? Analysis means all of these things you are seeing here. Too many analysis, you know, too many area of interest. You see, consolidation angle, different thing I'm drawing here. All of this is just to make money. So want to make so what I do is every night, like in the middle of the night, I do all of this on ground. I set up all the areas I'm waiting for, zones I'm waiting for. In the daytime, I put alert, like what's it called, the trading view alert on all those areas for sell, for buy. As soon as they get that area, I wait for confirmation of the candles to see where they will go at the key level. I check all the confluence and I'll send the idea out to everybody. People, guys, let's go for sell. Let's go for a buy. And all of this we've been doing, I've been making us a lot of money. Every day I do this, every day. Today, see what we did today. We took we made money from here, right from here, down here, up here, you know. Now imagine someone who is new, or even you that has been in the academy for a while, and I ask you to come and do all of these things. It will take time. It's cumbersome. I'm not saying it's bad. I mean, while you are learning to do this, should you stop making money? No. Do you get what I'm saying? While you are learning all of this from the academy, because it take you time, you can't just, even if you learn, you have to practice and all that, right? While you are learning how to do all of this, drawing all of these things I'm drawing here, see all the zones. These are things that some of them I've done them maybe three, like last week, and today they're happening today, and some are still not have not happened yet. We are still targeting them for the rest of the month. You know, all of these sometimes make it overwhelming for somebody who is new. Like, oh, why will I know all of this? But it's as a beginner. I mean, while you're still learning gradually, instead of you doing all of this, learning all of this, how would you feel if you have something that will take care of all of these technicals for you, and all you just need to do is recognize colors, recognize points, things to look out for. That, oh, when you see this color, this is the time to do this. This is the time to take this trade. This is the time to exit. This is the time to enter the trade. You know, I mean, just as easy as that. For those of us who have seen market trap, you can imagine today now with market trap, we have people who have never not done forex. I mean, some people don't even know the meaning of pips, yet now they can take trades using the market trap. Why? Because it's color coded. They're all color coded. It will tell you that, oh, when you see the RSI, the green arrow, this, the that, the RSI touching this, the green side, the RSI, the stochastic touching the red side. When you see this, when you see that, the stability, all these things are things that we just tell you. When you see all those things you see there are being programmed to remove all the effort you need to do by putting yourself to take trade in the normal market. And not just that, they point you to direction of winning. I mean, they let you win the trade. They just allow you to think. Like, sometimes you have to think as a forex trader to know, okay, where is this thing will go? Where will it go? Then you have to go and check the news. You have to go and check many things. But this take care of all of that trouble. So as a new person, you can be a forex trader while you're learning immediately. All you need to do is learn how to use the impulse scanner, and you make a lot of money. You understand? All right. Now let's go into it. Now, when you log into your impulse scanner, the first thing I want to tell you, the first thing you need to learn is, let's go straight to the alert panel. Alert panel. When I'm sharing my screen, why I don't like to share my screen most time. I like other person sharing their screen is, I like while I'm talking, I'm seeing the reactions. Sorry, I'm seeing the reaction. I mean, I can check if people are following or asking questions and all that. All right. So guys, I'll be managing between anyway. Don't worry. All right. So now this is impulse scanner. So when you come into the impulse scanner, the first place you want to go is what we call the alert panel. Alert panel. Let me use my pointer so you understand. The alert. Oopsie. What's going on now? Sorry guys, asking me to reload. Oh. All right. So when you come in, not again. This is the first thing you touch. Oops. Not like that. All right. This is where you come to. Can you see it? If you are using your phone, I hope you can see where I'm pointing. See the red annotation, the red pointer. So you click on this one. Okay. When you click on it, what happens? See now, I click off, it's gone. But I tap it, it's back, right? So when you click on it, what is this for? It's called the alert panel. The alert panel. So what is it for? Now, first of all, the first thing you want to learn about is what we call time frame. Now, time frame is depending on you and how long you want to stay in a trade and what kind of trade you want to take. Now, are you the sharp guy? You want to take some trades that are maybe within few minutes, 15, 20, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, or maybe a whole day. You want to like take those kind of trades. I'll take the whole day, you know. When I say the whole day, maybe from like 12 hours, like from morning till maybe around the time the market closes, or you decide that I just like to take very quick trades. You want to make a quick $10, quick $20. Someone was telling me today that she withdraws like she withdrew about 30 yesterday, $30, today $20. So to me when she was mentioning it, I was like, just $20. And I remember that, hey, 760 times 20. Imagine 70 times 30. You can imagine what you make. I mean, Nigerian naira for those who are not from Nigeria. I mean, in Tanzania, we have shillings, right? Tanzania shillings. Okay. And in Ghana, Ghanaian city. So you just multiply that by whatever it is you have as figure in USD. So now, if you want to make quick $10, quick $20, maybe you just go for 1 minute, 1 minute time frame. What does this mean? M1. It means you want to enter a chart that have what? That have candles for 1 minute. Now, I don't want to go into explaining candles in 1 minute. I mean, I want to explain. I want to assume that this class have like these are people who already watch all the videos in their back office and probably join all our shop classes. But if you have not, you don't understand the time frame, you can go to all our videos. Your mentor will share one of our videos, our YouTube videos, with you where we discuss all these things. So time frame, like the time interval. Okay, so like time interval in the market, which is represented by candles. I will show you candles, but I just want to tell you that if you want to trade on 5 minutes time frame, that 5 minutes interval, yes, this is M5, M15, H1, H4, D1. D1 means day, that's 1 day. H4 means 4 hour. H1 means 1 hour. These are the most famous time frames that we use to trade. Okay, now before I go further, still talking about the time frame, in case you are the type that want to take longer trades, maybe you want to do swing trade, you can also come here. Where is it? You can come to, I think it's strategy. Yes, strategy. Okay, I hope you are getting what I'm saying. If you come down, scalping. What is scalping in trading? Scalping means quick, something you want to make some quick money, like what we're doing every day. Every day, what we do on gold. You want to enter a trade within few minutes, 1 hour maximum, 2 hours. You've made it what you want to make in a day. You go do something else. You know, if you want that, so that's scalping. That's where you have the M1 and all that. But if you want intraday, I mean, you want a longer trade, so you can make more money, and it takes longer time. See, do you notice what happened now? The time frames will change. Now you see, we have M15 now, 15 minutes. We have M30, 30 minutes. We have 1 hour. We have H4 and D1. Unlike before, the other one has only that has both this longer one and shorter one, which is 1 minute, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Okay, but this one have everything. I mean, the long ones. Do you get? So if you want what we call swing trades, for people who like to hold swing is people want to trade, they want to be in the trade for like weeks. You understand? Weeks. Okay. I mean, this kind of trade that imagine if you entered gold trade like for weeks, you know how much you will make now, isn't it? But people who do that, they have large accounts. So you see that you have time frame like day, 1 day, H4, which is 4 hour, 1 hour. And then if you want to enter it for like eternity, when I say eternity, I don't mean eternity. I mean people enter trade for months. They call it position trade. Those ones, by the time they are done, you'll be seeing their balance $1 million, $300,000, $400,000. Now we will all get there, but we are not there yet. So I'm just showing you for showing sake. I mean, these are things you don't need to use for now. So we have day, week, and month. Okay, but let's go back to our own scalping jejely. At least that's enough. Since that one can give me $100,000 a month. I don't think for now I want to swing or I want to position. All right, let's go back. So remember, we are still on the alert panel, right? So I've shown you. If you understand that, can I see you put a 2 in the chat box? If you understand this part, can I see you put a 2 in the chat box? You understand this part we just explained on your impulse scanner? I want you to put a 2 in the chat box so I can proceed. Okay. So my style is, if I can get 1, I can get all, right? Good. All right, good. All right, so let's move on. Let me move on to the next thing. The next thing is, this is interesting, very interesting part. So now on different type of materials, different type of instruments, call them instruments in the market. Now the first type of instrument we have here is FX, Forex, which is currency trading, currency pairs. So you have all these currency pairs. Can you see them? CAD JPY, CHF JPY, Euro, all the currency pair. You want to trade currencies. Okay, you come to FX. Wow, am I refreshing again? Sorry about that. You come to FX, takes you to currency pair. Okay, so maybe you're like, oh no, I think I want to do what's it called? Sorry, commodities. That's what I want to remember. C is for commodity. So I want to do commodities. What are commodities? Like oil. You want to trade oil. You want to trade, gold, platinum, silver. Like gold. Like now. Hey, the gold diggers in the house. I hope you are here, right? So the gold diggers, we have all of them here. So if you want to trade US oil, whatever oil, crude oil, Brent oil, gold, platinum, silver, you come to C, commodity. You can imagine, all in one, right? So how about crypto lovers? You want to trade crypto like Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, Shiba. What do you see? You see Dash, USD, Doge, you see all of them. Whatever it is that is on board, you can trade any one of this one for crypto. What about indices? I mean, those of you who like to trade NAS 100, US Tech, this and that, see DAX 30, Nikkei, US 30, US 500. US Tech is NAS 100, right? US Tech 100 is NAS 100. So if you're into the indices, you have indices here also. You are getting in one package. And last but not the least, guys, if you're into stocks, oh my God, you get, okay, you want to trade Amazon, Alibaba, you want to trade on all of these stocks, Apple, AT&T, Berkshire, name them, Boeing, CAT, Chevron. You see, I mean, IM Academy make you a big shot. I mean, see, let me tell you, how would you love it? You have a friend who just purchased iPhone. What's the latest one? What is an iPhone now? Guys, what is it? I don't even know. I'm not current on that in all the stuff. What's the latest iPhone? iPhone something Pro, 14 Pro, or which one? Can you tell me? What's the latest phone? The latest iPhone. So what you tell me, please? Tell me the latest iPhone, please. I need to hear that. Hey, what's up, iPhone users? I know in this academy we have more of iPhone users. 14, right? Is it 14 Pro Max or 14 Pro? No, iPhone doesn't come with name. It comes with name and surname. What is the surname? Is it 14? Just iPhone 14? Nobody will buy that one now. Thank you. I know must have something Max, Pro Max. Thank you. They come like that. It always come with a surname. Thank you. So please, can someone tell me how much is it? How much is it? How much is it? Anyone with the price? If you have an idea of the price, please can you put it in the chat box? In USD, suppose, or just in Naira, anything, anyone euro, 1.2 M. Wow, that's huge. So we're talking about, if 1,000 is 760, 2,000 is about 1.2. Let's say about $2,000, right? Okay, let's say about $1,500. All right, it's okay, that's not much. Now let me give you. You have Mr. A who just bought iPhone Pro Max. Okay, and Mr. B is an IM Academy trader. And now instead of buying the iPhone, so he also have the money for iPhone, but he didn't buy. But you know what? He subscribed and then funded his account with $1,000 and open his impulse scanner and come straight to what? To Apple. And click on the Apple, what's it called? The instrument that's Apple as a company, and decide to trade Apple using impulse scanner. And $1,000, the lot size will be very, very nice looking, isn't it? And it takes some scalping today, scalping tomorrow. Guys, let me tell you a story. I have somebody right here in my group right now. This lady started with 1,000 in a day. Started with $1,072 on gold. By the end of the day, she had $2,530 or thereabout. She made over 1,400 and something dollars. Put that in a figure. Put that in there. How much is that in a day? Scalping. And this is not the first time, over and over. I have a guy who started with $200, you know, on a day. At the end of the day, he made $500+. I have a guy who started Friday last week with $200. Today he has $695. I mean, I have stories. I have a lady who also started with $200. Today she has 469 or thereabout. I mean, I have them like that, like that. So imagine the guy who funded with $1,000, subscribe with IM Academy, decide to trade his $1,000 trading Apple, the whole company. I mean, while one is buying Pro Max, the other one is trading the whole. I've made would have made about $4,000. Is that me? No internet connection? I hope that's not me, right? Can you guys hear me? I hope you can hear me. If you can hear me, can you just put the fire emoji, Avec? Let me know because I saw no internet connection. Can you hear me? All right, good, good, good. So as I was saying, the one who bought iPhone Pro Max, okay, is contributing to the company, while the one who is trading Apple as a company is making money from the contribution of the guy who bought iPhone Pro Max. Who is smarter, I beg? Mr. A with the Pro Max and Mr. B who's eating money from the general revenue, of Apple as a company. Who is smarter? A or B? The guy with the phone or the guy with the D? Thank you very much. Anyway, this is one of the things you enjoy as an IAM Academy. Yeah, I'm back online. It's okay. So this is one of the things you enjoy as an IAM Academy student who is very smart. So you can trade stocks. Guys, remember again, in case you are writing, FRX, which means Forex. You can trade currency pairs. You can trade commodities, gold, Brent, crude oil, and so. You can trade cryptocurrency. You can trade indices, NAS 100, US Tech, and so on. You can trade stock on a particular app. So you see, one app solving all the problem. I hope you notice that, right? On the alert panel. That's not all. What else do we have? Let's go there. Let's go there. What else do we have? Now, guys, I want you to focus on this side now. Now, as you can see, here you have all your pairs. All the pairs, right? All the pairs that you want to, like this odd chef. Now, what are the things I want you to look at? There are some things I want to introduce to you now. Okay. So when you are trading, you understand. Now, what are these for? So when you come to all these pairs here, like let's start from odd chef. I know you'll be noticing something. You notice a red arrow pointing down. You notice a green arrow pointing up. You notice something strength, and you notice the number 32. Now, guys, I want you to write down. This is very important. The first arrow you see there is talking about the trends. As you can see, the trends. So right now, for 1 minute, if you are going on the 1 minute time frame, Chef is on a downtrend. Do you know how long it will take if you are trading directly by yourself to catch a trend? You have to go and check it from the daily, check where it's going up or down. You bring your trend ruler, and then what do? You have to measure and make sure 3 point touches. I mean, there are rules to trend lines. Some don't even know the rule. They just put a line on any direction. They think, oh, that's a trend. That is not the trend. It is not a trend until it has 3 touches. And I'm not teaching forex here. I mean, I'm telling you all you have to go through, all the rules you have to learn if you are doing the forex as a beginner. But if you are impulse, you don't need to know all that because the impulse already done that for you. It's an algorithm, it's a system, it's a robot who does all your work for you, does all the hard work, the dirty work for you. So you already know the trend. I mean, just come here, you already know that it's downtrend. You see it now, it makes your job faster. So the trend is down for what? For M1. That's for 1 minute time frame. Now, if the trend is down, the question is how strong is the momentum of this trend? Now, do you know that I want you to know something? Let me give an instance, especially for those who trade gold, because I'm a gold specialist. I'm into gold. That's all I do. I don't do pairs and all that when I'm trading forex. Not because I don't like them. I just want to be focused, okay? And of course, I have to focus on what that gives the most money. So, all right, now when you talk about like gold, now I want to ask many of you. Let me go back to that box. Give you this free of charge. You don't need to notice. Let me give you this free of charge. If you are trading gold, for example, not just gold, every currency, anything you want to trade, they have their time, okay? You know, there are things we call sessions, which I believe for those of you who have watched your back office videos, you will have seen what they call sessions. Okay? Okay, let me ask you this question. Just that's by the way. How many sessions do we have? Major sessions, trading sessions do we have when it comes to sessions? I want you guys to name it, one after the other. Sessions. I mean, okay, three, all the sessions we have, all the major market sessions we have. Okay, Tokyo, that's one. That's Tokyo is Asia. That's good. London, good. US, New York, that's New York. Sydney, good. It's four. Yeah, correct. Now it's four. Yeah. It's correct now. Yeah. Sydney, yes. I love that. NY. So the US is New York session, while the Tokyo, of course, Tokyo former Asia session, but it's called Tokyo session now. London. So we have four. Okay. We have what? We have the New York session, that's the Tokyo session, the New York session, the Sydney session, and the London. Good. Now, if you're a gold trader, you want to focus more on London session. That is when the volatility is always high, like very high. And London session is between 8 a.m. our time, Nigerian time. So if you're from Tanzania, just add about uh 2 hours, I think, or 4 hours. I don't know. I think it's 2 hours, yes, or four. How many hours? All right. If you're from Ghana, you subtract. I think you subtract 1 hour. So you subtract 1 hour from our time. But in our own time, in Nigerian time, is 8 a.m. between 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. Between 12 p.m. and 5 p.m. That's when you see volatility of gold. I mean, when I say volatility, I'm talking about that is when you see that the trend, whether it's up or down, you see the candles will go longer, cannot short, boring, slow candles, whereby one position will just be one position for too long, so boring and stressful. You understand? So every pair have their time. Now, talking about trend, all trend is downtrend. But the question now is, you want to know whether this downtrend is it strong enough for you to trade, because you don't trade every market, right? You trade something that is very strong. Now, when it comes to impulse has already done all this work for you, so you don't have to go and look for sessions and all that. Now, what this means is when you come to this part, after the trend, so you have seen the trend now that is a downtrend. So what do you want to do on the downtrend? Guys, what do you want to do when it's a downtrend? What do you do on the downtrend? What do you look for? Sell or buy? Sell. So which means if you come here, you'll be looking for sell. I mean, this time around, when it comes to forex, you call it sell. But when it comes to buy, that you say put. But here we're not putting, no. We are selling. Okay. So downtrend is sell. So what do you do? So they have given you the info already that Jeff is downtrend right now. So all you do is what? You sell. You sell. But before you sell, you want to do, is this strong enough? So there's this rule, there are rules that you need to observe when it comes to trading using the impulse scanner. It guides you to help you to know what to do. Now, if you look at this is the strength, they're telling you if you see green upward, it means the strength is what? Is strong, right? But still, when the trend is strong, there's a rule that any trend that is 20, that is less than 20, you should not trade it. Any momentum that is less than 20, meaning if a trend, even if it's downtrend and the trend is not strong enough, is less than 20, you should not trade it. But look at this one. It's fluctuating between 26 and 32, which means it's strong and it's even getting stronger. So when you come to your impulse scanner, you only take a trade that you want to take. The first thing you look for is what? After checking the materials you are trading, you now choose the pair. After choosing your pair, make sure that your pair, you know the trend. If it's downtrend, no problem. If it's uptrend, no problem. When you see the arrow pointing down red beside the trend, before the trend, it's telling you that it's a downtrend. When you see the arrow pointing up green beside the trend, it's telling you that it's uptrend. Now, when you see this trend with the green arrow pointing up, it's telling you that the trend is strong. Now, but for the trend to really be strong, it has to be above 20 points. That's 20 points and above. So if you look at this one, it is qualified. Okay. Now, if you look at the rest, you see odd JPY also is uptrend, and its trend is 38, it's qualified. Odd NZD is the uptrend, but its trend is 18. Now, it's not qualified. This one will be very slow and will not give you what you want in time. But anything 20 and above is very okay. Okay. Like 14 is not good, 10 is not good, 8 is not good, 16 is not good, 30 is okay, is good. You see, we have them like that. So I hope you understand this part. If you understand this part, can I see you put a 3 in the chat box? Almost okay, you are lost. Damilola. All right. Who else is lost? Or let me ask about those who are found first of all. Now, 333, if you understand. Okay, good. Don't worry, Damilola, I got you, okay? 3333. Good. If you understand this part, 333 in the chat box. Okay. All right. Good. I mean 3. Yeah. In the chat box. Good. Yeah. Okay. So, all right. For Daminola's sake, Daminola, I hope you are not. I mean, this is not your first time of hearing forex, because we will not understand if it's your first time. So the only people that understand this are those who have watched their videos at the back office and probably attended our launch call. You understand? If you have attended our launch call before coming out here, I think this will be familiar, but let me explain again for you. Okay. Now, what I'm saying is when you get to the alert panel, after checking the currencies, you see the currencies here. Okay, when you see the currencies, there are things you look out for. These things are one of the things, or one of the reasons why we use impulse to limit your stress, to limit, especially if you are inexperienced. So it will help you to guide you, so you don't have to do all the things that forex traders do before they can get actual direction of the market. So here now, you can get the direction of the market, and not just the direction of the market, it can also give you the expo to tell you that, oh, Dammy, let me whisper something, come close. Right now is the time to trade. The market is strong. So if it's a downtrend, it is a strong downtrend, which means it's going down, not the one that will just be moving sideways. I mean, going down. If it's an uptrend, it's actually going up. But now, how do you know that? First of all, you need to know the direction of the market. The direction of the market talks about trend. Trend means something that is present, that is reigning, that is current, right? So what is the current trend of this market? Because let me tell you, forex is about, I want you to write this down. Forex is simply about what? Price and direction. That's all what forex is about. We only trade price and direction, which means you want to know how much will this thing go, how far will it go. That's the price. Now the direction, is it going up or down? Because if you say how far, we don't know which direction you're talking about. Are you talking about going down? How far will it go down, or how far will it go on its way up? So price and direction is what we trade. So this is telling you now that this is the currency pair. AUD card, Australian dollar versus Canadian dollar. But if you are trading it for M1, we have M5, M15, whatever you choose. You can choose it for M5 now, it will be different trend. Or it can be the same. But whatever you are choosing, make sure that you focus on this one. Now, presently now for M1, if you are trading for 1 minute, let's go to 5 minutes. Sorry. Let's go to 5 minutes. M5. That's 5 minutes time frame. Now you can see now for 5 minute time frame is an uptrend. Okay. So look at odd card now is uptrend for 5 minutes, which means it's up. So if you're trading the 5 minutes, you go for uptrend, which means up. Now, as you can see, this arrow means up. This one means trend. So when you see a green arrow pointing upward and a trend, it's talking about up trend for odd card. But now you just don't want to trade. You want to be sure that this is the right time to trade. Is the strength okay? Now what do? You come to strength. Guys, remember it's almost closing time for the market. The market will close. Final market is Sydney. I don't know. I think it's or Sydney. I think they are closing now. So in 5 minutes time. But don't worry, we can just use this for illustration. So meaning you'll be seeing some misbehaviors in the market and all that, things that are not really regulated or something. So you see them moving, but just understand. So Dami, I hope you're understanding me. This is up trend. Now you want to know how strong is this trend. Then you come to this trend. So when you see a green arrow, it's telling you that is the strength. It's strong. Okay. But that's a relative term. It is strong. Yes, it is strong because yeah, it has to be. But according to the IM Pulse, this application is telling you that. But even in the world of the strong, anything that is less than 20, don't take it. That is not strong enough. Okay. Yes, it is strong. That's why it's pointing up. But is it strong enough? How will you know that? If it's not up to 20 and above, then it's not strong enough. You can look at other examples. See some 39, the strength 17, uptrend, downtrend, and this one the strength is low. Look at it is 9, so you don't take it. Even Euro GBP, the trend is downtrend, but the strength is very low. You don't take it, like that, like that, like that. So this is just giving you information on which pair you select. So if you want to trade impulse with impulse, it tells you the direction and it tells you the strength of the market at the moment. Damilola, I hope with this one you understand better, right? I keep refreshing. That's one of the disadvantage of using a phone, especially people with long fingers like myself. My fingers cannot even, and the screen cannot even take my finger. Don't talk of. Oh, guys, why did I refresh you? The market is doing. Hold on, let's just wait a bit. Okay, it's coming up. All right, here we are. It's coming up. All right, I hope that me understands now. All right, so those are the things you need to note on the alert panel. That's all about the alert panel. Remember, what are the things I talked about again? Just to recap, talk about the starts with the time frame. You choose your time frame that you want to trade, whether M1, M5, M15, 15 minutes, that's a 1 hour, 4 hours, or daily, 1 hour. Then the next thing you want to check is your trends. Sorry, is the pair you want to trade. Your pair should be determined by how strong, because whether it's downtrend or uptrend does not matter. The moment you know the downtrend, you know that you're going to sell. But before you go to sell this market, you want to know how strong it is. And remember, the rule is if it's not 20 points and above, you don't buy. I mean, you don't trade. Okay. And if the arrow is pointing down, you don't trade at all. Okay. That is that. Then filter is, of course, when you want to type the currency directly that you're looking for, so it can be faster. That's all about the alert panel. Okay, guys, let's go to the next thing now. Gradually, we're getting there. Let's go to the next thing. So when you're done with the alert panel, so let's do something. Let's just choose something. I want to go to, guys, forgive me. I'm an addict. Okay, let's go to gold. We go to 5 minutes. See, let's say we want to trade now, but the market is closed, right? So let's say we want to trade now, and I'm going to go for 5 minutes. Okay, let me use 15 minutes and see if the candle will reduce. All right, let me go back to 5 minutes. All right, so now I want to trade gold. Now, before I go on, is it tradable? Unfortunately, the market is closed. So the strength, we are not seeing the number anymore. The number of the strength is not showing anymore. Okay. Now, but that doesn't matter. Okay. So this is goals, right? I want to check something for us. Let's check something. So let's say I choose Brent oil now. Let's say I choose Brent oil. I'm coming. I want to check something. The moment I choose Brent oil for 5 minutes time frame, do you see now? It's showing you the chart. Now let me slant this phone so you can see it well. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Can we see Brent oil? Now, remember, we don't have a figure for it. That's the issue. We don't have a figure for it. So, but we know it's downtrend, right? It is downtrend. Oh, let me go and check again. Sorry, guys. Let me check again. Let's check the trend again. Okay, what is it? Okay, it's downtrend. Okay, the strength is low. We can't take this one. The strength is low. Though, like I said, the market is down, right? So that's why you see all their strength is low now. Okay, let's go to currency pair. See, all their strength is low. We can't go to all these ones. So what will happen is if you go to these ones, you see that it will be like it will be up, it will be down, and then so that's why. So let's go to the one. Let's go back to currency pair. We can go to cryptocurrency. Maybe we'll go to cryptocurrency. All right. So let's take odd chef for 5 minutes. Odd chef, or let's take odd JPY, odd USD. I'm taking odd USD. That's 50. The trend is very strong. It's an odd trend and it's 50. So the moment you click, you select. What do? You just you click on the alert panel, so it disappears. Or you tap the alert panel again, and it disappears. Okay. So now I want to slap this phone so you can see the full picture. Okay. All right. So can you see it now? Now let me enlarge it. The market is closed. Now I want to show you some other things, and I wanted to paint all of these. I wanted to have it jotted down. Okay. Now these are the candles, but apart from the candles, there are some things you'll be noticing right now. Hmm? There are some things you'll be noticing right now. All right. Now, what are the things? You see some arrows, green arrow and red arrow. That's apart from the candles. Let me show you. Let me bring it clearly so you see. Can you see the candles? But on the candles, you see red arrow and then you see green arrow also. Okay. The red arrow from the top, the green arrow from the bottom. Let's see. Can you see the green arrow from the bottom? Okay. Now let me explain what this means to you. Let's start from the trend, guys. So if it's an uptrend, okay. Let me arrange this thing. It's not easy using the phone, anyways. So it's an uptrend. What do you expect? If it's a downtrend, what do you expect? Guys, I want you to start noticing all this now. I'll be pointing some things for us. Okay, the first thing I want to show you is, sorry guys, I'm coming. Now is the trend line. Okay. Oops, where's my annotation? So I can point them for you. So is this line I'm talking about? This line. Can you see this blue line? So we call this one the primary trend. What did I call it? The primary trend. You need to write these things down because they are not written, they are not labeled, okay? But of course I know them. Call it a primary trend. Primary trend. Now that blue line is what we call the primary trend. Now, what is the work of the primary trend? It tells you the direction, the main direction of the market for the long term. I want you to write that down. It tells you the direction of the market in the long term, which means the real direction of the market in the long term. You know, I will explain what this means to you, but first of all, you need to write it down. Okay? Tells you the direction of the market in the long term. So when you are trading, okay, now sometimes I'll show you what I mean now. See, you see that the trend of the market may be uptrend, but in between that uptrend, okay, there are times where there will be downside of it. Okay, now those downside does not mean it's a downtrend. It's just a little trend between the trend. Let me give an instance. For those of us who know that gold is on a downtrend, right? But today we were buying, it was going up at the time, right? So that time it was going up. Now it's called secondary trend. But the primary trend is the one that we know, which is a downtrend. Like from daily, you always know daily. From daily, you can know the primary trend. Okay? You know the primary trends from daily time frame. But so you don't need to look for all of this because you have indicators telling you all of that. So when you see this blue line, that blue line, the long blue line at the bottom of the market, the bottom of the market price, you are looking at what? An uptrend. An uptrend. Okay? Sorry guys, 1 minute. All right. Now, so talking about this one now. So that's the first thing you note, this blue line. Now, anytime you see the blue line under the price, these are the prices. The candles are the prices you see here. Here, if you see this long blue line, okay, under the prices, which means the market is above this blue line, then you are what? Is an uptrend. The primary trend is uptrend, which means the main trend is uptrend. I hope you understand that. Those of us who have done market trap, you understand what I'm saying better, right? So when you see the blue line below the market prices, when you see the blue line below the market price, that is what? That is an uptrend. Now, what are we looking for again? Now, also, when you see, let me look for another market for you, or maybe we should just be done with uptrend. I want you to write for an uptrend then. We are looking for what makes an uptrend, and what to look out for an uptrend. So now that's the first thing. The second thing now is, apart from this blue one that you're seeing here, I hope you can see the blue one. Also, there are other two lines here. Let me show you the two lines. Okay, good. These two lines you can see. Okay, you see this blue line, and then the red line. I hope you can see the blue line and the red line, right? Now, these ones are we call these ones are the secondary trend. Okay, the secondary trend, which means the short trend. Now, if you see the blue line crossing above the red line, that means right there at that current situation, look at, can you just trace this ruler now? Look at this blue was under here before. When it was under, what happened? See the price below. Can you see the prices below? But what happens the moment the blue line crosses this red line, the price started going up. And what happened here? The blue line came below the red line, the prices went down here. Okay? So anytime you see the blue line crossing up the red line like this, then that is what? That is an uptrend. That's the secondary trend, which is, so now how do you know is a good up? How do you trade an uptrend? The first thing you want to notice is you want to make sure that the market is above this blue line, the bigger one, which is the main primary trend. Then second thing is the little trend, also the short trend, which is the blue line, must cross the red line to stay above. So whenever you see this blue line at the top of the red line, and you now see this one here, that's double confirmation that is an uptrend, that you should go for a buy. Okay? That's double confirmation that you should go for a buy. Okay? Now, that is second thing. Then another thing I want you to note is you want to be sure that the price is stable, even if it's uptrend. If you are confirmed it's uptrend, you want to be sure that it's stable. Now, if you want to know whether it's stable, look at these two things you see here that they are like river. The gray lines, these gray things you see here, one is here at the downside, one is at the upside. Okay? Now, for you to really take a trade, before you can take an uptrend trade, you must be sure that these candles, all these candles you are seeing, these red and blue candles you are seeing, they must be aligning on this, we call it Bollinger Band. They must be aligning at this one at the top. I'll give an instance. For example, look at here. You see it now? This is a big confirmation that is a good time to buy. See the prices being arranged on top of on the one that is at the top. Okay? But look at this part. See what happens there. When you see the prices coming at the second one at the bottom, what happens? That is downtrend. So you don't want to take your trade for a buy here. Okay? The only time you want to take it for a buy is when you see it coming up and then you now see the blue crossing the red line. Now you can take a buy from here and it will go up. You make your pips, you close and wait for another one. Okay? I hope I'm making sense. I'm looking for my annotation. I don't know why I can't see it. So I can use it. Okay, let me come to check you guys. I want to see if you are getting what I'm explaining. Okay, if you are getting what I'm saying, let me see. If you're getting what I'm saying, please put a 5 in the chat box. Put a 5 in the chat box if you understand what I've been explaining. Maybe I don't need to slide anymore. Put a 5 in the chat box if you understand what I'm saying. Oh, thank God. Dami understand this time around. Okay, I think Dami Lola is different from Dami, right? Okay, there's Dami Lola and there's Dami. All right, good. Thank God. Dami Lola also understands. Oh, all the Dami. Okay, there's Damian also. Yeah, good. You understand till the green line. Yeah, that's where I stopped. The green line. The gray line, that's the Bollinger Band. I mean, the gray snake line, or should I say river line that looks like a river. That's small. That's other. That two of it, right? So that one means when the prices are arranged or aligned at the one at the top, it means it's a good time to buy. You understand? Or is a good uptrend. But when it's aligned at the bottom, the one at the bottom, you don't buy that time because it's not up. If not, you click on buy, but the price will be going down, and that will put you out of profit. So if you look at what I've said, I said number one, there must be a primary line, the primary trend line, which what you are seeing at the bottom, the blue line. Number two, to check this again after the impulse scanner M1 and the strength is okay. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, they call it confluence. They call it confluence. In trading, there's what we call, see, trading, you don't use one particular thing to decide whether to take a trade or not. You need to bring different confirmations together. When those confirmations are aligning together at the same time, the more confirmation, the stronger your reason to take your trade right there. The more confirmations, the more. Okay, let me give an instance. Today, for those of you who know about gold, today, so we're trading gold. So I wanted to go for a sell. I wanted to send to my people that, oh guys, let's go for a sell. Now, it was on its way up. I didn't take it because I don't like trading against the trend most times. But yes, I do if I have a reason. But I didn't see any reason why I should enter the uptrend. I was waiting for it to go and see where it will exhaust. Okay, so I was waiting for it to get to 1654, which was a very key zone. So I was thinking, okay, from there it should return. But when it got to the 1654, there's other things I must use to confirm apart from getting to 1654. So when it got there, I was waiting for it, number one, to get at that zone and get rejected. So I must see a weak rejection, meaning a weak, the candle must weak down. For those who understand all of this, you know what I'm saying. That's confluence now. Number one, I must see a weak. Number two, the moment that candle get exhausted, the next candle must be a retest candle to retest that place again. So when the candle hits that place and they weak down, the next candle must go there. The third candle should be a red candle. Or sometimes the second candle can be a red candle on its way down. Okay? So I'll confirm, I'll use that as my confirmation, and then I can use it. That's like three or two, that's about three confirmations, right? So they call those three confluence. But you know what happened? When the gold got to that zone, I didn't see those reactions. So I let it go. It went past beyond that level. So what happened? As soon as I saw it going up, when it got to 1659, 58, as I see weeks, it means it's getting tired. You understand? That's one thing. So that's one confirmation. The second confirmation was the news. There was a news on USD, which was going to benefit USD. Those two confirmations were what I used. I didn't even use key level. And when we went into sale, what happened? We made the money. So when you check this thing in trading, you don't use one. That's the same thing with market trap. For those of you who know market trap, how many confirmations do you use before you take a trade? Number one, you check the stability. Number two, you check the strength of the currencies. Number three, you check the currencies must be what? They must be 20 points apart and they must be stable. Number four, you check the arrow, you check the stochastic, you check the RSI. When all of these come together, those are what we call confluence. The more they are, the faster, the better you make more money. I mean, the stronger your reasons to take the trade. I hope Fumi understand my explanation, at least to an extent. Okay? Fumi, do you understand now? Please tell me yes. Okay. Oh. So what time frame are you using to type yes? Is it 15 minutes time frame or 1 hour time frame? Because yeah. Okay. Yes. All right. Maybe she's sleeping off something. I don't know. All right. So when you ask a question, always give a feedback. I mean, that's how to give the respect back, isn't it? So if I give you the honor of answering your question, it is Reciprocation. Yeah. All right, guys, let's go back to our chat. Okay, don't worry. Let me just use this. Let me just use this normal view, so I don't have to be changing and changing. All right. So now I've explained where was I. I was on the gray. Hey, my annotation is back. Uh-oh. Now, guys. So I was on this one. Can you see the gray line now? See these two gray line. This one and this one. Now, anytime you see the price, the market price for an uptrend, you know we're on an uptrend, right? This is an uptrend. For you to know that it's an uptrend, you look at this ruler and this line, and also the trends when we started. Remember the trend. Let me go take you back. We're on odd USD. Look at odd USD. See the trend. Can you see the trend? The trend is uptrend, right? And it's strong. It's 26. It's beyond 20. That's why we're considering this pair. So if it's an uptrend, what are we looking for? We're looking to buy. Remember, we're on 5 minutes. Forex. 2. The numbers are here now. Now, so you click the alert up. So when you come to this place now, you are looking for a buy. Okay? All you need now is a buy. Now, what do you mean? So the first thing, remember the first thing I told you? For a buy, you are looking for the primary. This is what they call the primary trend line, the big one. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom out so you can see it better. So you see, the primary line, trend line must be blue and beneath the market, below the market. Okay. So for an uptrend, we are doing for an uptrend, right? The second thing, the other thing you notice is what? That's not the second now. So the first one is the uptrend. Then the strength is the third one. Is the second one. The third one is the primary trend line, which is this one. Then now the other thing you notice is what? The short trend line. That's the secondary trend line. So the blue one must be crossing the red one and be above the red. So that make it double. How many confirmation now? Like the first one is the trend, the second one is the strength of the trend, the third one is the primary trend line, the fourth one is this one crossing, this blue one crossing the red one upward. That's the fourth confirmation. The fifth confirmation is what? The prices arranged in the gray line, the Bollinger Band, the one at the top. That's what? That's the sixth confirmation, right? So that was where we stopped. Now, what is the next confirmation again? Okay, now you have confirmed. You don't need confirmation again. So what do you need now to enter the trade? Entry. Somebody. Okay, I want to say somebody say entry, but I forgot that you're all muted. So don't say it. Now, the next thing now is entry. Now you have seen what you're looking for. The next thing now you want to see where to enter from, so you will not enter wrongly. Now, what are the rules guiding your entry? Now that brings us to the ones at the bottom. Okay. There's one more confirmation for you to know that it's an uptrend. One more confirmation, and that is what? Let me put it here. That is the RSI. Now, this RSI measures the momentum. Guys, when I say momentum, you know what? Speed and direction. I want you to type it, speed and direction. Type it in the chat box. Momentum equals speed and direction. Speed and direction. I want you to type it in the chat box. Speed and direction. Yes, before the entry now. Before the entry. There's one more confirmation for this uptrend. For you to, these confirmations are divided into two. One is telling you whether it's confirmed that it's an uptrend and whether it's confirmed it's the right time to take it. That's the one that we're talking about. So talking about the right time and the trend, yes. Momentum is the last one now to confirm whether it's the right time to take and is that actually an uptrend. So momentum measures the speed and direction. What does that mean? I want to ask you guys, like I talked about gold, I said from 12, I want you to be noticing this now, from 12 noon to 5 p.m. You'll be seeing that's when gold will be moving with longer candles and faster. Longer candles and faster. You can see 1 5-minute candle will take you from 1653 to 1655. But other time you see it moving slowly, one peep, very tiring and exhausting. So momentum is talking about, now this thing is moving at a very high speed and is going in that direction which we are waiting for, which is the buy direction, the up direction, very fast. Now to now know the momentum of your pair, To know whether the momentum is right at that time you want to take it, you now need to come to the RSI. Where is the RSI, ladies and gentlemen? This is the RSI. Let me point for you. So they are color coded. All these things are color coded, so you understand. So now this is the RSI. This is the RSI area. So what do you note? What do you look for? What do you look out for? These are the price line. Look at the price line. Can you see what I'm showing you now? Now, if you see the price line on the blue area, this is the blue side now, or above the blue side, that is when it's right for an upward trend. When you see the price line on the blue area or above the blue side, if it's in the blue zone or above it, it is a good time, meaning it's uptrend. The momentum is strong, and I'll prove it to you now. Let's look at it together. Yeah, let's look at it together. I'll put a ruler. Can you see this side? What are you seeing here? Can you see these things that are up, right? In the gray area. I mean, from here to here. See it up, right? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh, no. See, can you see what I'm saying? Look at these prices are arranged in the gray line and they are up, right? Meaning and they are strong and moving well, right? Now let's use the ruler again. Look at this ruler. Can you see it now? If you come down here, you see that because in the blue area or above the blue area is strong now. Now let's look at this place. You see it now, the prices are down here, right? What happens? When you see the prices on the red zone, that means it's a downtrend. Okay? That means the candles are retracing or they are coming down. Okay? But when it's on the blue area or above it, then it's up and momentum is ready to go up, right? That is the RSI. So that is the RSI. Family, this is called the RSI. This area is called the RSI. Okay? Now, the next thing is your entry point. Now you are seeing that this thing is up. But which area do you enter? Because let me tell you one thing about entry. If you want to buy, what is the meaning of buy? The meaning of buy is you are expecting this price to peak from the bottom straight to the top. Hope you understand. Let me do it again. You're expecting a price to move from here and go up. So when you enter from the down, if it goes up, the higher it goes, the more money you make in Forex. The higher it goes, the more money you make. You understand? Sorry. The higher it goes, the more. When you enter, it will go up. You don't want to go and enter at a position whereby when you enter from here, it starts coming down. That will go against you and you will lose money. Because buying means you buy at a cheaper price and you expect the price to go up. Not that you buy at an expensive price, you want it to come down. That's loss for you. But when you buy at a cheaper price, you expect it to go up so you can sell at this price. When you sell at this price, you want the price to come down again so you can go and rebuy again at a cheaper price and then it goes up. That is what we mean. So right now we are doing buy. So buy is what? You're expecting it from down here to go up. I know you all understand that. Okay? Now, if that's your understanding, the question now is, when now do you enter this trade? When now is the right time to enter this trade? You want to enter it when the prices are down, right? Now, to know when to enter this trade, this is where this other area comes in, which we call the stochastic. Hey, sorry. The stochastic. Guys, this is stochastic. Can we see it now? Now, guys, I want you to write this down. At the top here, where you see this red line you are seeing here, this red line is indicating overbought, meaning whenever the buying have taken place from the down and then it started going up, the moment it gets to this red line and above this red line, you see it's above this red line. Anytime you see it above this red line, it has overbought. It has been overbought, meaning the buyers are tired. So anytime you see overbought, the next thing you see is what? It should drop. You see it starts selling. You see it starts selling, which means it starts dropping. Bought here, and what happened after that? It came down to rest. So the right time for you to enter this trade for an uptrend is whenever you see it come to this area to rest. And where is it coming to rest? Oversold area. When you see blue line, oversold. When you see red line, overbought. Okay? So when you have too much, when you have overbought, when you have buy and buy and buy and buy and buy here, then the buyers get tired. They get before you know it, their money is exhausted, and when that happens, the price of the private market start coming down to sell again. So coming down means selling, and then it comes to this area. So whenever you want to enter, you must wait for this line on stochastic to come below on this line, on this blue line or below it. Then you take your entry from here. Now let me show you what I mean. Guys, imagine, let's come here now. Let me look at this one. Let's look at this one. Now let's say you take your entry here. Let's say you take your entry here. Okay, on this stochastic, you take your entry here. Okay. Now when you take your entry here, what does that mean? Meaning you take your entry at this candle. You are taking it because on the stochastic is below the blue line, oversold. If you take your entry here, see what happens, guys. Let me use a ruler to measure how many pips. So let's say you take your entry here for a buy. Okay, for a buy here, what happens? I want to measure how much you make. So that is cool 26 pips. 26 pips for you here. Guys, 26 pips. So if you are using 0.1, that's $26. If you are using 0.01, that is $2.6. If you multiply $26 right now, and how long did it take you to make this money? Let's say in 1 hour 45 minutes, sorry. 1 hour 45 minutes, you have $26. Imagine how many hours we have in a day, or how many hours we have in 12 hours. Even if you do this like 2 times a day, you have about $54. If you make $54 every day, let's say you make it for 4 days out of 5 days, from Monday to Thursday, that is $200. Tell me how you will not subscribe the next coming week with the money you made. Opportunity is everywhere. Now look at it. This is $26 now, right? You have made. Let's check whether there's another one for the day. This was around 6 o'clock. Look at the time, guys. Look at the time. So if you are not using impulse, you are just wasting your money. I mean, imagine money. It's just like somebody having a house full of cash or having a printing machine, and then you are complaining of not having enough money. You know, I'm trying to bring this up. Can you see the time? What time is this? No, I mean not now. What time was this? This was 6:30. This was 4:30. Sorry, around. Okay, sorry, around 5 o'clock. You took. Hello, sorry guys. Hello. Oh, my mic went off. Let's see. I want to confirm if you are hearing me again now. All right. Guys, can you hear me, please? I want you to put put a 2 in the chat box if you can hear me now. Okay, good. You can hear me, right? All right, good. Thank you. God bless you guys. All right. So now I'm proving something to you now. Okay. Let's say you made $26 around 4:45. This was around 4:55 p.m. You took this trade around 4:55 p.m. By 6:30, you already have $26, right? So what happens to other times of the day? Remember today, the primary trend is what? Uptrend. That's why you see this blue line. Can you imagine? Guys, see another one here, another opportunity. Wow, you've not even seen anything yet. High impulse. Hey, it's something that's why I just laugh at people when they say, "Oh, my 1 month of my subscription, I've not made money, I can't pay subscription." Like, come on, man. I mean, you're not even looking. Said it, they don't search. Anyway, you know what it means. Anyway, don't let me
Don't let me blow it off. All right, now there's another opportunity here. Guys, see another opportunity. At least with what I explain, you know what an opportunity is now. Number one, why is that? Why is it not an opportunity? Let's go again. Let's go over it again. Number one, our confirmation, we already know the trend of this, right? So let's check it together, guys. We already know that it's uptrend. The primary line, the prices are above this line. Number one. Number two, the blue line are above the red line. Another confirmation. Number three, the prices are around the gray line. That's what? Number four. Now, let's go down. The momentum, this line, remember, is above the blue line. That is number five, confirmation that is uptrend. Now, you are now confirmed. You want to enter. Where do you enter? How do you enter? Remember again, what do you do? When this line comes to the level of oversold, that's where you take your entries. Anywhere you see something like that, you take your entry. So let's take entry here and see what happens. So assuming we took our entries here, how many pips do we have here again? So you took your entry from here, guys. Let's go there. Let's go there. I am Academy is a gold mine for only those who know and recognize gold. This is what? Wow. This is 44 pips, guys. 44 pips. $44 for 0.1, $4.4 for 0.01. I mean, the lowest account. $44. If you add $44 to $26 in a day, what time was this? Some people will be complaining of subscription money and they don't know that I am as the impulse is coming here to save that area. So let's check the time. Let's check the time now. Let's check the time. Guy, I'm done with you. Let's check the time. What time was this? This was 14:20. That means so 2:15 p.m. And then you started the trade. You entered the trade around 2:15 p.m. And then you set your take profits around this area. You take your profit around one. What am I saying? 3:30. So that's like 1 hour, 2:15 p.m. This is like 1 hour. It's even here. I didn't even look at the time. How long it took to make $44. So imagine, guys, imagine if you make $44. I want you to do the math by yourself. If you make $44 every day, hmm, every day, let's say you make $44 5 days in a week, in fact, 4 days in a week. So multiply $44 by now, you've made $26 before. $44, that's like $50. Imagine you make only $44, multiply it by 28. What do you have? Whatever you have, multiply by 760. Whether you are not already earning than those people in the oil company, and you are looking for a job, and you are in IM Academy, and you are waiting for call and put. Coach, is it call or put? Wow. Please do the math and see what I'm saying. 44 pips. And the day is not done. Only twice. Let's go again. We want to go again, guys. It's today now. It's still today. Okay. Why somebody is complaining of subscription? And they have this one. You have access to this one. You're not making money. You're on a long thing. Wait. Let's go there. Another one. Look at another one. Remember, what are the rules again? Let's check the rules again before the rules, because the rules are rules. You can't break the rules, guys. Without the rules, there won't be offense. Okay. Now, what is the first thing? Okay, let's look at it. Here was a what do you call it now? This was a downtrend that changed into what? An uptrend. So let's start from here. So here now, the market is already above. In fact, from here, the market is already above the blue line. That's the main blue line. You understand? So here is where the business starts. Number one, the market is above the blue line. Number two, this blue line, the short trend. So the blue line here is the primary trend. Now the short trend line is above the red line. Confirmation number two. Confirmation number one. Confirmation number two. Then confirmation number three. The market is arranged in the gray area at the top. Confirmation number three. Confirmation number four, guys. Number four. The line of the RSI is arranged on top of the blue line and then above the blue line. Remember, now where is your entry? Now that we have confirmed, where can we enter this trade? Remember the rule of entry too. What did he say? He said when the market comes to the oversold area, overbought area, which is what? This blue line or below it, you enter. So guys, let's make our ruler again. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked what you would have made today. This is what you could have made. Wherever you are right now, listening to me on this call, this is what this money could have been yours today without being a forex trader. You can take money from forex. I mean, you can be a professional trader without actually being a trader. I mean, If somebody had told me that before, I would say that person is not normal because it doesn't make sense. If you listen to that statement, it doesn't make sense. I mean, you're not a forex trader, but you're making money as a forex trader by trading yourself in the forex market. Does it make sense to you? No, listen to it again. Let me go back again. You're not a forex trader, but you are making money from forex trading by going to the forex market by trading yourself. I mean, it's only happened in IM Academy. Before I measure the ruler, let me bring this thing back. Let me. Oh, what am I doing? Excited, eh? That's one thing. Anything you are doing that doesn't get you excited. I mean, real excitement, not faking it. Oh, you don't fake it. I mean, fake it until you make it is in the motivational book. I mean, in real life, you don't have to fake things if you are working for you. It comes from the inside. Guys, you are very rich in a day. I mean, why do we complain? You're not looking enough. Do you know how many pips is this? 89 pips. 89 pips, brother. 89 pips. That's $89 for 0.1. I've not talked about one. If you're using one, that's $890. But I'm talking about 0.1. Within what? How many? 2 hours, 20 minutes. Hey, what have I done? What have I done? Okay. Aha. Can you 28 days? Guys, if you're earning 900 plus, these 89 people in the same day. Let me even stop here. Let me even stop here. We'll now go to another product. Guys, I had 89 plus 26 today alone plus 44. That's 159. Multiply it by 760. That is 120,000 naira a day. This is your subscription money, or almost like your subscription money. Meaning you can make your subscription money in a day using 0.1. Oh. I'm not talking about zero. I'm not talking about one. Oh. If you are using one, my brother, your money is 1.2 million. Oh. If you are using one lot size, but don't let us. I am Pulse, and is your and I mean your subscription actually covers this one. I mean, for you to think, just think about it. The money you paid to subscribe for that 28 days that you are busy, just you don't want to watch video, you don't want to check your apps, you don't want to check anything, and you are not, and you are broke. I mean, you don't even have the next subscription. But this can actually give you a lot of money to pay on your subscription to buy maybe iMac or a very nice, what's it called, HP Spectre, you know, to trade. Guys, see opportunities, see more, see more. Only today. I'm not talking about yesterday. Okay, let's leave AUD USD. So you won't think maybe this one is make believe. Let's go to something else. In fact, let's leave the currency. Let's go to just that the market is closed, but at least let's see the past. Let's go to commodities. I want to go to Mr. Gold, but the strengths are not good now because of the market. Okay, but this is now. So we'll go to the past and see. Let's go to gold. Chineke, can you see money? I'm already seeing money. Who is? Remember, it's a downtrend, right? Remember, it's a down. Oh, what is it? Let's see again. M5. Okay, it's an uptrend on M5. Okay, good. So we're looking for an uptrend, right? Now, I want to share. Let's look at the negative part, guys. There's something I want to show you now. Anytime you see price dancing around these two gray line, don't take it. It's consolidation. Either they are here or they are here. But if it's an uptrend, they must be here. If it's a downtrend, they must be here. Okay? But if it's been between, don't take the trade. That is consolidation. Kunajina, that is consolidation. What I go? I don't know how to say that now. Okay, me. I think that's Yoruba. Well, Grace, you help me with the Swahili, while Janet will help me with the Twi from Ghana next time. All right. So when you see it in between, can you see this one? Do you see this money now? See this money move. I mean, money move on gold. Though gold not be my mind. I mean, the way gold move. If you take this one now, this is money, but we're looking for a downtrend. Okay. So I want to see a downtrend. Okay, good. This is a downtrend. You know why? How do you know it's a downtrend now? Guys, how do you know it's a downtrend? See money. And somebody is telling me, hey, coach, I don't know. I don't know how to trade gold now. Please come and teach me. See, let me tell you. You don't need to know. Just come to Impulse. Let me show you money now. Are you ready to see the money? First confirmation for a downtrend. Let's go there. What is the first confirmation? Oosh. Come on. What's the first confirmation, guys? The red line must be above the market. This time around, not the blue line, the red. This is the primary zone for the sell, for downtrend. The red line must be above the market. Then what else? The red line, the short trade, this red line will be crossing above the blue line. The blue line now is is below the red line this time around. I mean the short ones, the short trends. Look at the blue line below. The red line is on top of it. What is the next confirmation? The prices must be arranged at the gray area at the down one, right? Then what are the next one again? You check for. Also, then the arrows, but they have disappeared. But you know the market has closed, anything can happen. Now, what is the next confirmation? This line on the RSI must be around the red area, not the blue area now. Red area or below it. That's the fourth confirmation or the fifth confirmation. Sorry, fifth confirmation. Remember, let's go again. First confirmation, the red primary trend line must be at the top of the market. Second confirmation, the red short secondary trend line must be above the secondary blue line. That's the first. Second, the third is what? The prices must be arranged around the gray area at the bottom. The fourth one is the line must be around the red area at the RSI or below it. Now you have confirmed. What is the next thing? You want to enter the trade. Now this time around, remember, for an uptrend, you enter at the oversold area. For a downtrend, you enter at the overbought area, which means the market was buying. When it got here, overbought happens. So you enter from the top. So you enter at the red area or above it. Now let's look at it, whether I'm right or wrong. Let's look at it, guys. Are you ready to make money on gold? Gold pips, don't be for a year, don't be my. Now let's see it. Let me bring my ruler. Bring this one so you see. I don't want abracadabra. Okay, look at this side. Is this I qualify for your entry? Sorry, what am I saying? This side, is it qualified for your entry? I mean at the top, at the red area. Remember, it must be on the red line or above it. Is this one qualified? If it's qualified, let's check. So let me bring my ruler to see whether it is qualified. Guys, it is qualified mento. Look at the area there. Can you see it now? So let's say you enter the trade right here on gold. Some of you already know how many pips. Gold pips is different though. It's not like currency pair. And this thing sold up to this side. Guys, how many pips this one? This is 123 pips. 123 pips. Do you know what this means to you? I mean, I don't think you know. Do you know what this means? This means you can actually make money on currency pair and also make money on gold. Look at 123 pips. $12.3, right? But for gold, so if you're using one, or what am I saying? If you're using 0.1, that's $123. $123. If you're using 0.01, that is $12.3. I mean, even if you're using an account of $100, we'll see, you'll still be making 9,000 naira. If you're using an account of $100, okay? Now, if you're using 0.01, you're making 123. Multiply this by 760. You are making 93,000. If you are using one lot size, this is what you are making on this trade. Multiply by 760, 900K. Guys, you are complaining of a subscription. Is this the only trade for today on gold? No. Around 3 a.m. Look at the first trade of the day. See it here. Can you see it? Is it correlating? You took your trade here at the top here. Yeah. See, you took your trade at the top here. I hope you guys are enjoying me. You can't be bothered. This is money matter. See, you took it at the top here because it's confirmed. Why is it confirmed? Let's go again for the confirmation. Number one, the primary line. Okay, here. Sorry, guys. This is a switch. So this one is not confirmed, but Though if you are taking it to you will make money, but because of our rules, you don't take it. Because yes, the red line here is at the top, but this okay, yes, but this line is still below it. Okay, so you don't take this one. You don't take this one. That's the only thing. If not, that's another money for you. Okay. Ooh, ooh, see this one. See this one. This is around 9 a.m. in the morning. Look at this one. So let's check whether this one is correct. Number one, the primary line is up. The red line is up above the blue. The prices are arranged on the gray line. the RSI is on the red line and below it. Then the entry is what you wait for. So where's the entry now? You can enter from here. Look at this place. You can enter from here. You can even enter from here. In fact, this is a very good place to enter from. So let's calculate how much you make if you had entered from there. I mean, if you are busy really checking what you have paid for. For those of you who have TBX right now, active sub. If your sub is still active, from tomorrow you can actually be making money from this. I mean, don't let it cool. Take it hot, hot. This is 120 pips. 120 pips. Guys, come on, man. And we are looking for money in the world. But money is just everywhere in IM Academy. I think with this viewpoint of mine, I've been able to prove to you and, and convince you, but not to confuse you, that IM Pulse is the way to go. For those of you who actually want to start trading Forex, I mean, the Forex, the almighty Forex, that same Forex that people brag about for you, like, hey, come on, man, I'm a Forex trader, I'm a Forex guru, pay this amount of money, come and learn from me. Hey, guys, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad to learn. If you want to learn the IM Academy way, because while you learn, you earn a lot of money. I mean, you can be so rich while learning. This is where you become richly learned. I mean, learned. You become learned and be rich. Do you get? And you know the good thing, they said, life, they say Forex trading. When it comes to Forex trading, you don't get taught. You get lesson. I mean, you get tested and then you learn lesson. So the same thing here. Here, you don't need to learn to work. You make money and you learn from that money you made. That's how it is. So it's pari passu. This same thing will keep happening if I had gone to every other trade here, even cryptocurrency. The same thing will happen. Now that we know, let's look at BDC, the almighty BDC. Okay. Whoopsie. Remember, guys, see money. And I never even go far. I don't see money. See BTC now. The trend is up. Where have you been? That's what you should be asking yourself right now. What can you see? No, what can you see? Can you see money? Okay, if you are not seeing money, let's see it together. I want to give you the high of the money, guys. I mean, this is crazy. I mean, where have we? What? I don't even know what to say, actually. Imagine, even me that I'm teaching you, I'm overwhelmed and excited. And I expect you guys to be excited. I mean, not just excited, I mean, super, super duper excited, isn't it? Now, let's look at it. Remember the rules for an uptrend. Number one, the blue line, primary line, the market is above it. Number two, the blue line, the secondary trend line is above the red line. Number four, the prices are arranged on the green line at the top. Number five, the RSI is within the blue and above it. And this is our fifth confirmation, right? What is next? Where do you take your BTC trade? Your entry point is where? Come to the RSI. You take it at the oversold area, isn't it? Where's the oversold area? Let's confirmento. How? Look at my ruler. This is where you take it. So let's take the price. Let's see what you would have made if you were sticking your nose in what you paid for instead of going on social media and checking who is the next celebrity advertising for Globalcom and what is President Buhari wearing today and checking how many people is voting for Obi. Guys, this is 1,225.8 pips. That is actually 1,000 in, hey my God, come on, what am I saying? This is $1,225, guys. When it comes to BTC, it is different, right? So if you're using 0.1, you would have made $122. You get what I'm saying? If you're using, what am I saying, Seth? If you're using 0. Sorry, BTC, one pip is $10. If you're using 0.1, you would have made $1,200. If you're using one lot size, you would have made $12,000 on BTC. Guys, Can you imagine? This opportunity came on IM Pulse. But no, just picture this. You're a member of IM Academy. You paid, you use your last couple to subscribe. You're at home. You have extra fund to fund your account, but you are busy waiting for when they will call trade in the group. And you didn't even log into this thing, despite that it is free. Your matter is like somebody who paid for an airline, not knowing that he has paid for food and drinks. He still got there and started fasting. And when they ask him, what would you like to pray? What would you like to take? Would you like to take chocolate, coffee, juice? He said, no, 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 I'm okay. And he was on that plane for 13 hours, hungry for no reason. After getting that, he asked his partner that, okay, how come you're able to afford all this food they will bring and you'll be eating them? And that one I just told him that, but we paid for it now with our ticket. That's exactly how you are if you're not using our impulse. Ladies and gentlemen, I think it is time I wrap it up here. You ask me any questions. I don't even expect you to ask me questions. You should be thinking how badly you have missed all this money. Think about it, guys. I want to hear you. Tell me. How do you feel right now? I want to hear the feedback. How do you feel? How do you feel? Ask me your question, man. That's I am Pulse to the world. We are the only one that owns this one. No other place. I am Academy. Are you still with me? I'm not seeing anybody. Are you okay? Oh my God, sorry, I'm the one not scrolling. Okay, but for how long do you trade this trade? And two, I thought we were supposed to take the trade at the end of the line, not at the middle, because it's like you just picked the RSI from where it was favorable and draw to where it ends. Meaning this for me or you're not paying attention. Have you forgotten all the rules I gave you? Now let me give you the rules again. If you're an uptrend, I said your entry point must be oversold. Sorry, for an uptrend, your entry point must be the area of oversold. So if you're meaning if you're in the trade, let's say you're in the trade. Okay, let me show you something before I go on, because of the question you asked me. So let's say, if you're in the trade before now, probably you won't be seeing all these ones. Let's say you're around this area. Now, this area now, you won't take this trade because what? Because why? You won't take this trade because the line is above here, right? Now, you are now watching this trade, and you now see, what do you start noticing? You now notice that here, you now see this line. You see the market going above this line, right? See the market going above this line. Can you see it now? Confirmation number one, the blue line is below. Confirmation number two, the blue line is the short blue line is crossing above the red. Confirmation number three, see the price is now aligning on the gray area. Confirmation number four, what do you see here? You see this thing, the RSI line is leaving the red, go to the blue. What else do you want? Now you are waiting for an entry. You want to be sure. So what is your entry? I said when you see oversold, it's like you're not listening to me, right? Or you're the one that asked question the last time, and I was asking if you understood. You didn't reply. For me, I'm gonna find you. Oh my God, that thing has disappeared. Anyways, the confirmation is the RSI that I told you, the stochastic. Sorry, when you see the stochastic coming to the oversold area, you understand? When you see it come to the oversold area, you take it from that end. I said when you see it around that blue line or below, you understand? I only go to the areas where the rules applies. When it comes to forex trading, you don't enter a trade unless the rules apply. You understand? I don't even know the name of the indicator. The only thing I know there is the impulse scanner. These are things that they just put together by the experts, and then they name the whole thing impulse scanner. So that's it. TP and SL, thank you. I almost forgot. TP and SL. Okay, let's do that. So how do you do now? TP and XL, sorry, and SL, stop loss. This comes in with your knowledge from Forex. Okay. So if you're a Forex trader, you should have this knowledge. But I'm giving you this knowledge. I'm giving you this one anyway. Okay, this Euro USD. I don't know. Okay, let's just use Euro. Don't worry, let's just use it as it is. So let's say this is an uptrend now. This is an uptrend, right? Okay, for Fumina, I think this one will also answer your question. So let's see this trade now. Fumi, I hope you're there this time around. And if you don't answer me, you see me appear wherever you are. I'm gonna be appearing. You just see me beside you. So let's say, Fumi, you are in this trade. Now I want to use one stone to kill all the birds. I'm not killing two birds. I'm killing all the birds flying over me. All right. Now, don't mind me. I'm not a killer like that, but just saying. All right. So let's say this trade started from here. So you are watching it as a trader. You want to take a trade, but you are not ready because this is an uptrend trade. You don't want to take a downtrend. Now, The primary line is up. Why is this thing not? Okay, good. All right, so let me show you now. So you see this primary line is above, so you don't want to take the trade yet. Now you see it coming below, but see it's very short. Though you could have taken a trade here too, you see it, but well, you can still take a trade here. I think it's not even short. It's because I compressed it. Okay, but let's just look at the major move now. Okay, so let's say you're not seeing anything now. All of a sudden, what do you see? You see a red line. You don't want to take it. Oh, that's stay put now. See, this is a red line. This primary line is very important. Until you see primary line aligning with the rules, don't take. So you are still watching the trade now. All you are waiting for now is you are waiting for this trade. The candle is moving now. What are you seeing here now? For me, are you following? So you now start seeing prices are now above this line. The moment price climb this line, what happened? The line turns from red to blue. So you are not seeing what is going on yet. Now, as it turns to blue, what are you looking for now? You are looking for other confirmation. What are the other confirmation? This second confirmation, third confirmation. These prices are now aligning with this gray. Fourth confirmation. What do you need again now? You need your entry. You need your entry now. So here you missed one entry already, but no problem. So because here you can't enter. Do you know why you cannot enter here? Because as at that time, the prices are still below that line. So now you now wait for this trade. What do you see here now? What do you see? Palm. That's another entry for you. Remember, what is the rule for your entry? I said, and I quote, I'm the one that said it, and I'm still quoting myself again. That's what I meant. So now, so you see, the rule is oversold. When you see this thing come down to blue line, and you have confirmed all these other ones, and you now see this one come to blue line, what do? You take your trade from here. Now, guys, so when you take your trade from here now, see what happens. What happens after that? Now, I don't know what the future holds for me, but the future is bright already. So you took don't predict. We don't predict the future. We only react. You react to the market. What does that mean? You wait till you see confirmation. You wait till you see what looks like what you are looking for. You wait till you see the setup that fit into your strategy. What is your strategy now? Impulse scanner. And you know the rules. You write them down. You can put them on the paper, space them on the wall in front of your laptop where you want to trade. Rule number 1, fine. Rule number 2, check. Rule number 3, check. Entry, pam. So if you don't see anything that look like your rules, you leave the market. Keep watching until you see. Now you have seen. You enter from here now. What happened after that? Fumi, are you there? What happened after that? I'm coming to answer your question. The SL, the TP and the SL guy. Okay. See what happened here. My God. Fumi, are you in money or not? Or you're still doubting me? Look at what happened here. See, despite that you meet the first entry. See what happened here. Bam, and then you go up. Oh my God. Can you see what just happened here? You know, these 101 pips, just like that. You could have paid $101, $1,101 or $11, depending on your account size, just by looking at this. Now, for the SL and TP, in Forex trading, as a Forex trader, who is studying the Forex and looking at the chart yourself, the first thing you always do is you enter the trade first. Bam. So when it comes to this place, guys, when it comes to this side, the moment you see this entry, whoosh, what have I done? This entry here. So what's the entry now? Let's go back to the entry. You see, we are entering at the right price, right? So now this is the price. You enter that. So you check your broker. You open your, while you are looking at this, you have your broker, MT4 broker. Meaning when the price gets here, which is what? 629, 986.29. You press buy first. That's the first thing you do. You don't do the stop loss. Settle. After you press buy, let the trade be running. Now come back and focus on your stop loss. So how do you do stop loss? Now this is a strategy for stop loss, guys. Anytime you enter a trade for an uptrend, okay, the moment you enter the trade, now I want to show you something. For every trade you enter, there must always be a line between the place you enter, because you always enter at the key zone. This is a key zone now. Do you get? Now, this trade you entered now is meant to go up. It's meant to go up, right? Oops. What am I doing now? How do I bring it back? Oosh. Okay. I'm coming. Okay, good. Good, it's back. No, 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 no. It's not easy using a phone, no, I swear. But don't worry. Nothing is, at least it's possible. That's what matters. It's not about whether it's easy or not. It is possible. After all, I've been using it since. Now look at this line. Okay. See, I put the line exactly where the red line that was up here, and then from that red line, so exactly where the market crossed to the top. Always do that. You put the line. Now you know the trade is already running, but you're trying to fix your stop loss and your TP. So what do? You put the line at that point, this point. Let me circle it for you. This point where this price crossed from here up here. Okay. Now, after doing that, what do you now do? So let me enlarge it so you see what I want to do now. This is the candle issue now. So your stop loss must be always the nip, the weak, the last, the high, the lowest level of the other side. Do you get? Your stop loss must be the weak of the other side. Do you get what I'm saying now? So you look towards your left and check the longest wick. So which is what you have here, a tight low stop loss for that matter. This will give you more room to enjoy this thing. Because you know the tighter your stop loss, the bigger your lot size, even if your account is small. I want you to write that down. The tighter your stop loss, the bigger your lot size. Okay. So look at it now. The wick. So you put your stop loss here. This is where you put your stop loss. Sour. Okay. Put your stop loss here. I use it as a red line. Let me make it stick. Now, where do you put your take profit? Now, take profit is relative, depending on you. You know, sometimes you don't know how far a market will go, but it's good to always have your own target. In a day, how much do you want to move your account? Is it 10%? How many trades do you expect to take? What lot size are you using? For me, sometimes when I take trade and I have multiple positions, you know, there are some certain amount I say I close my trade. But then let's look at it technically. Where would you like to take your profits? Now, profit is good to take profit at key zones. How do you know key zones now? Guys, how do you know key zones? When you're using impulse. So this one's in little forex now. How do you know key zones? You look towards your left. Look towards your left. What do you look for in your left? You keep going backward. You keep going backward. Sorry, I don't know whether it's my network is loading slowly. Shrink. If you're using a laptop, it's better. You keep going backward. I'll tell you what you are looking for now. Some of you say, what is he looking for? You keep going backward. Do you know what you're looking for? You're looking for any high, the previous high that you have seen before. For a price that went high before, but was stopped at a point. Okay, wherever that point stops, you see. Sorry, you know it's 1 minute. Oh, 1 minute is very long. I didn't know it's 1 minute. 1 minute is 1 minute candle. It will be long. But anyway, let me just use 5 minutes because if I keep using this 1 minute, okay, don't worry. Let's trace it. Let's trace it. We'll look for it. And even it's 15 minutes now, we would have gotten to a high zone. 1 minute will take our time. Yeah. But what are you looking for? You are looking for the previous high, any previous high you see. So whatever previous high you see above this line that is very high, you put a line on top of that high. Let's say we see a high here now. Let's say I see something here. Okay. Now see, let me change it to green. I like to play with color. Okay. Now I'm supposed to change this one to green. I'm supposed to change this one to green. Guys, you know why I'm stopping here? Because it's 1 minute candle. I didn't see it. I didn't mean I started with 5 minutes. Change the top one to, okay. What am I doing? Change this to green, and change this one to red as resistance. Now, whatever you go, you go to the back and start looking for a high level you've seen before. Now, whatever you see there, you now put a line on that one. See, whenever you put a line there, it is known that anytime let's say the line is here. For me now, let's say the line is here. Maybe something like this has happened. It must have happened in the past. For this thing to stop here, guys, I want you to know something in Forex. For this thing to start going up and then stop here and start coming down here, it means in the past there was something, a movement like this before in the past. So when you go to the past, whenever you see any tall closest, the first one you see that is tall, whether it's like this, whether it's like this, whatever it is, put this line there. That becomes your take profit number one. So what if you go backward and it was here, you see something? You put it there, no problem. Put it and take your profit number one. So when you get to this place, when you take your profit, you don't take all of it. Maybe you take half of it and you now watch whether it will still go up. This time around now, you'll be watching. You don't need to take profit. After taking this profit, close half, then you now watch whether it will go up. If it keeps going up, you still leave it. But when you start seeing it dwindling down like this, you can now close the rest and take your profit and go wait for another setup. Let me see if I've at least tried to make you comprehend TP and SL. Good. TP and SL. And is TP and SL okay? Guys, can you guys hear me? Let me know. It's like everything is frozen. Not fully. Don't worry, you understand. You understand. That is something that we can take again. All right, they can hear me. Okay, Ella is clear, right? Dami, don't worry. For time's sake, okay, good. So the TP and SL is actually, yes, you may not understand fully because it takes somebody who is into forex. But I think I did this. Okay, let me just make it simple for you again. So whenever you want to enter the trade, first thing you enter the trade. The moment you see those signs, these signs, remember the signs, right? The moment you see that sign, you enter the trade. When you enter the trade, you now come back to check for your stop loss. Now, for your stop loss, you look towards your left. You look towards your left, and you look at the highest candle after you have made your entry towards your left, not not from the point you enter. Let's say you enter from here now. Let's say you enter from this side. Look at this ruler. Let's say you enter from this side. You won't consider this one. You will consider the one towards your left, which is this one's here. Okay, wherever they are, you put this line there. Okay, you put this line there. The highest of them, or you put this line there. That line becomes your stop loss. Then your take profits also, you look towards your left. Anyone that you see that has gone to this level before, any level you see here, any around here, put this line there, make it your take profit 1 or 2. Okay, or just make it one take profit if you like. I like one take profit. I don't like doing 1 or 2. Highest I want to do is 2. Okay, so you put it here. Okay, I think I should just make it simple like that. Just put it there. Let's say you put it there now. Let me just do it once and for all. Let me just do it once and for all. Let me go to 15 minutes. That 1 minute is too long. You'll be going backward. Okay, good. C'est bon. Now look at it. Oops. So you take the trade from here. You took a trade from here now, right? Now you want to know where's the stop loss, guys, right? You took an uptrend trade for here. What is the stop loss now? Okay. Um. Now, what is wrong with my finger and the screen? Okay, I'm trying to pick that line, guys. Sorry. Okay, is it locked? Let me see. It's locked. Okay, it's not locked now. All right, guys. Wait, let me just pick this green line. I want to set the stop loss. Let me delete it and bring another one. All right, so this is your stop loss. Remember what I said? So you enter this trade here. The stop loss will be the highest wick here under the line that I put there. Okay. So this is your stop loss. Okay. Why? Because this one is the highest wick here. You put it on the tip of that. That's your stop loss. Now your take profit. What do? You look towards your left. Keep looking till you see something. It was the same scenario in the past. Okay. Okay, these ones are down, trend, down, trend, down. You see, you see. Let me shrink it. Let me shrink it so it can be fast. Aha. Guys, see what I'm saying? Now, see now, what do you do? Look at what I'm doing now. This is a very tall one, right? You put one here, okay? You can even put one here as another one as your first take profit. I mean, you can put, let me clone this line. Clone. See what I'm doing? Do you see it now? You look for some, you go to the past and see any high you see in the past before. Okay? I put it here, I put it there. So this can be take profit number one. Now let's go and see whether it's correlating. One of them must be correlating with the present one. See it now. Okay? So this one now will be take profit one. This is your entry point, right? This one is take profit one. Then you can set your take profit two here. Now, do you know why it has not gotten there? Because the market closed around this area. Look at it. The market closed here. The market closed here. You see it now. So maybe when the market opens tomorrow, it may come to its TP1. Sorry, TP2. This is TP1, this is TP2. I think with this one, you should understand, the guys. It's late already. I hope you understand SL and TP. Who actually asked the question? Ella. Ella, do you understand better? And Dami, I hope it's full now, right? Oh, thank God, Dami has already aligned with me. So I don't have to appear where you are anymore, right? You are safe now. What about Ella? Are you good? Okay, you said it is, but I need to get again. Understood, Damian. Good, Damian. Okay, Jesse. Good. All right. To understand better, I will watch the recorded. Yes. Oh man, I almost forgot. Thank you very much. You rewatch. That's it. You rewatch. Yeah. Ella, yes, good. I think with this, we can call it a good night, a night. Now, I want to ask you a question. All you need is, well, that's not few, looking at the length of time. But I mean, just with this presentation, does it convince you enough and also justify your 175 monthly subscription having access, even if it's only this app? I mean, you have other apps, so you have binary, you have other. Does it even justify, guys? Yes, A. No, B. If it's yes, put A. If it's no, put B. All of you, I want to answer from you. A, okay? A, A. Absolutely yes. So let's take it as letter A. I want more. How many of us are remaining here? I know many will be called, few will be chosen. Yes, not everybody will make that money, you know. All right. Let me see more. I want to see your answers. We are 23, right? A, good, justified. A, all right, good. Guys, I think we've done justice. Thank you very much. Good night. Love you guys. Smash the market. Tear the market. I mean, control the market. But more importantly, be patient with the market. Let the market come to you. Never go to the market. Never predict the market. Only react to the markets. And be successful. Take this away. Make it yours and make it better. Love you guys. Good night.